I can either inspire you young kids, or I can really scare you. Hi, my name is James Halcomb. I was born with muscular dystrophy, and I was diagnosed in 1994, and I've been in a wheelchair now for 10 to 15 years. Pretty much incorporated uh, the, the chair into my act as growing up, and it's to seem to me that it's been pretty good. A lot of people take it the wrong way. Some people think that I'm taking that uh, I'm not really in the chair, but I just want to make a point that uh, I do have muscular dystrophy, that you know we can do things too. The first, I guess it was when I worked at another attraction at Jackson Road Haunt. There was a comment made that hey, that it's not fun to make it's not fun to make fun of people that are in a wheelchair. And it was actually one of our workers had actually said that he actually is in a wheelchair. And then she said, they kind of felt bad after they had made the comment. But, I've only been in the wheelchair for about 10, 15 years. At first, I guess I learned to live with it. Uh, Growing up, I was always a good uh, athletic little kid. My grandma always said I was the fattest kid on the block. So I was, I was just happy-go-lucky. And then in my teenage years, my grandma noticed that I was having back spasms during the night, and I would wake up, in the middle of the night uh, needing a good massage because of the spasms from being overactive during the day. And then went to go see a doctor, and a doctor said to my parents, hey, when you get older, find you a job where you're sitting down. Little did I know that actually I had something, but my parents didn't really want to alarm me about what it was. So when I finally got into later years, uh, junior high years, high school years, I had problems like climbing steps. People knocked me over, made fun of me by the way I walk, because I always walked on my tiptoes, and they just made fun of me. And I'm a pretty good spirited kid, so it's just that I just learned to live with it. Uh, and then when I got out of high school, I kind of seen the Jerry Lewis telethon, kind of thinking, hey, I might be one of his kids. So I went ahead and said, might as well go ahead and look at uh, see if I got maybe one of his diseases. And I went ahead and went to a nice hospital down here in Cincinnati. They were gladly to check me out. They went ahead and did a few tests on me. Come to find out, I did have a form of a muscular dystrophy. And so I kind of learned to live with it, and hey, I'm one of Jerry's kids. So,
Tell me when you decided. What has that meant to you?
okay, and my brother, okay, uh, he's a very good artist, and he incorporated that into different sceneries every year. And then at first, when still was able to walk, I would do a lay down shots where I was a crypt keeper in a a pretty good stand up coffin, and I was people come through and they thought I was fake because I had a mask on. That's what I like to do, is I like to use a mask because a mask puts me in the frame of mind of being a good character. And then later on in the when I was actually got my first electric wheelchair, we incorporated a chainsaw, put it on my wheelchair, and I rolled around in a wheelchair with a chainsaw, and kids just they were ecstatic. There's nothing like getting your first scare. And the first scare, I knew I was a true hunter. And it was just great. And I even made a kid drop their candy, felt sorry, and they come wrong. They come back. They crying. I kind of felt bad, but inside of me, I was just chuckling. So it was pretty good. I didn't.
All right, tell me about the character.
When we come to Land of Illusion, and we brought the shanty, when we brought it here, they come up with a theme, and then when they come up with a theme, my brother said he wanted like an inbred, redneckish kind of character. So I'm thinking, well, maybe if I go with I bought a chess piece, and it's a baby, and it looks like it's coming out of my gut, like it's a form of me, and I wear it's an old man kind of mask, and I kind of like give it the old character because I'm in a wheelchair, so it kind of like goes, hand in hand. And since I have a very soft-spoken voice, I like to use a horn. So I actually use a little air horn. I have a button, and it catches people off guard, and that's kind of like my voice if I can't yell loud enough, because we do have a lot of music going on.
Have you ever heard any comments?
I've had a lot of comments saying, man, this is one of the best costumes I've seen yet. And that's kind of good feeling because, hey, I put it all together. And it's just something that, like I said, true hunter, you're out to get that scare. And if you can make that one person laugh, you've really done something. Okay. I can either inspire you or I can really put a good scare in you.
Yeah, I want you to believe you're ready.
I can either inspire you young kids or I can really scare you.
How's it look?
Good. I need his
Hi.
very.
Hi, my name is James Halcomb. I'm Dudley's younger brother, number 7. I was born in Hamilton, Ohio. My name is James Halcomb. It's spelled James. Middle name Edward. Last name Halcomb. Halcomb. I am in a wheelchair. I have muscular dystrophy. I was diagnosed back in 1994 with Becker's disease.
Action.
Hi, my name is James Halcomb. I was born with muscular dystrophy back in 1994. Been in a wheelchair now for about 6-7 years, electric wheelchair, and Have Around is my major sponsor. Oh no!
Yeah, I thought,
Oh,
boy,
okay.
he looks a
Yeah.
little old.
Man,
Yeah.
You aged,
Oh, I'm
Ben.
sorry.
You aged.
I meant to say I was.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay. Hi, my name is James Halcomb. I was born with muscular dystrophy, and I was diagnosed in 1994, and I've been in a wheelchair now for 10 to 15 years.